It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Pistons have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Golden State Warriors? Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Detroit Pistons. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Nick Richards out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Smith. And it's Jaquez in at the small forward position. And for Golden State, the forward spots will be Butler and Green. Curry is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Take a look at the Pistons. Now that they're up 3-0 in this series, what's the hardest thing about these potential closeout games?
Not thinking you already have that Larry O'Brien trophy, because that's how you get yourself in trouble and potentially draw this series out more than it has to be.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Curry kicks to Green. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Curry. Drills the three-pointer.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And the three ball is good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option. And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Now here's Westbrook. Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Butler, and two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
It is great to have a player like Butler who forces defenders into such tough positions. Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Now, here is Smith. 5 points in the game, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Butler finds Westbrook. Outside for Curry. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Curry's got 6.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
He had a nice open look right there.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Now here's Green. Westbrook wide open. He fired. And another 3 for Golden State.
You know, Westbrook can make you pay from deep. The D has to at least honor his shot.
Ball with the bucket.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Now here's Butler. 5 points in the game. Knocks down the 3 ball. 12 points for him.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And for the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Richards with it. Goodbye, Porzingis. Smith the pass to Richards. Pistons passing it around. There's the three. Drains the three-pointer. Smith's got 12 points in the game. The Warriors have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Butler feeling out a bit. Beyond the arc. And Ware pulls it down.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And so it's Golden State with it. Following the three by Detroit, Porzingis kicks to Curry. Charity swipe shot, and they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play. Podziemski, he's checked in for some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Porzingis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Russell Westbrook. And Christian Brown subbed in for Stephen Curry. Detroit also making some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Jalen Duren. Smith comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Khalil Ware. And Detroit looking at who they've got. We've got Austin Reeves. Smith is out there with Asar Thompson. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Ball in at point guard.
Love the response by Brown. You drain a three on his squad, and he's coming for revenge.
Smith's shot is good.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Podziemski, the bounce pass. Butler. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc. Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
And it's Smith penetrating. Outside, Ball. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one.
Nice answer by Ball. He has the range to do it. His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Smith against Butler. Here's Green. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Sinks the three-pointer.
In that situation, rather than trying to score himself, Draymond will often kick that back out to an open shooter.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And it's now 23 points for Smith.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes for Golden State. Drummond's checked in for Kuminga. Curry comes in for Christian Brown. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Then for the Pistons, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Nick Richards. Khalil Ware comes in for Thompson. Christie subbed in for Austin Reeves. Westbrook dishes to Drummond. Green kicks to Westbrook. And another three for Golden State.
You could tell Westbrook was dead set on getting those points right back.
There's Ball with the three. Another three for Detroit.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
For three, Westbrook. And the Warriors, another three.
That's his 3rd triple of the game and his 2nd in this quarter. He is heating up.
Smith for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Smith's got 29 in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Drummond. It's blocked.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duren sure knows how to use those long arms of his.
Smith the pass to Ball. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Drummond with a screen on Ball. The shot's good from Westbrook.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
surveying the D. The kick out to Ball. This ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Smith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumps.
And the basket is good. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
1 second separating the shot clock and game. Smith for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Smith's got 32 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for Golden State.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. Up 3-0. They've been absolutely dominant in this final series. Shaq, did you see it coming?
I sure did. I said it before, Ernie. They played with a passion all year long. That's continued here in the finals.
Shaq, you never said they go up 3-0. But we knew they were tough. I thought it would be a little closer.
A little honesty from the Jet. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Russell Westbrook out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Porzingis in its center. That's the Warriors' 5. Westbrook with the bucket.
How about Westbrook turning the clock back a little right now? He's cooking with grease.
Is outside. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 4. Curry gets to Westbrook. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
As hot as he's getting, they have to plan on bringing the double team every time he touches it.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Look, I got to say, the evolution of Russell Westbrook has been an underrated story in the league. This is a star player who has adapted to so many different situations successfully.
Nice shot by Smith.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Now that's how you finish off an alley-oop. Outstanding initiative by Porzingis.
Smith finds Hawkins. And another 3 for Detroit.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Westbrook against Smith. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Such a dynamic scorer. When Westbrook gets rolling like this, he's nearly impossible to contain.
Richards, no good. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Ball. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Curry. Westbrook's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. Over in the corner, Hawkes. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hawkes has got 6 here in this quarter. Here's Smith. It's good.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
Warriors leading by 4. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. From deep. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. He's checked in for Detroit. Asar Thompson comes in for Jaime Hawkes. The Warriors have gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Green finds Westbrook. Some nice passing by Golden State. And it's Butler missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Outside, Green. Here's Curry with the 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Detroit?
He was all alone on that one. Smith's got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Pistons.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Curry wide open, and the Warriors another 3.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
For the key ball over Westbrook. He squares up and sinks it. Ball's got 14 points for the game. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for the Warriors. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 4-point Piston lead. Outside, Kuminga.
2 minutes.
And Curry has it in the corner. And another 3 for Golden State.
And you can see how the entire arc is open for Curry. There's no part of it where he's timid about shooting.
For the Pistons, Nick Richards comes in for Duran. And it's Jaime Hawkes in for Khalil Ware. Here's Smith. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Smith's got 48.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basket.
Curry's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Westbrook double team. Curry is inside. Defended by Richard. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Stephen Curry. Puts it up from 17, and there's another one for the Pistons.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Back to Westbrook. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is...
Oh, man!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Curry with the 3, and he recovers it. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Butler missing. Smith for 3, and again for 3.
The 3's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the net.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, hold on!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Well, to me, Russ is at his best down low, inside. That's a rare trait for a guard.
He's perfect from the line this time. Detroit leading by 6. Puts the move on. Oh!
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T.
Well, here's a guy who knows how to get to the line. Westbrook's motion almost attracts contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in to beat, just dropping triple after triple.
Connects from three-point range. And the Pistons lead by 7.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Reeves in the corner. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Outside, Kuminga. And the Warriors, another 3.
And they find Kuminga in the corner.
And timeout call. By J.B. Bickerstaff. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Warriors making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Oh, and it's over. The Detroit Pistons are the new NBA champions.
Thank you for coming out and supporting your
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.